Hello Raider Nation, this is Duntov. Today I'm at the Raiders Allegiant Stadium. It is Wednesday, July 28th, 2021. So as you can see, I'm facing the Lanai Doors here. I'm on the north end. I'm on the Hacienda Bridge. So here's something new. You can see they have this on the Lanai Doors here, I'm not even sure how you say that. Concacaf Gold Cup. It's for the soccer finals that'll be here on Sunday. So that is on August 1st. So this is the first time I've seen them put any kind of like wrap or anything on the building. So they had it going up yesterday, but it wasn't totally installed. So they must have done it in the evening, you know, or middle of the night. Because as you can see now, it's totally up there. So it's on the Lanai Doors. I'm assuming they'll keep the doors closed just because how hot it is. But they're getting ready. So that is on Sunday. I'm gonna go around to the other side. We'll just check out the field. Thank you to everyone that replied back. You know, I don't really follow soccer, so I didn't know if they always play on natural grass or turf. So thanks for all the comments, and we'll go in the back by the field tray area. I'll just see if they're doing anything with the field. And then I also want to check out the screen, the Prison View Media Mesh. I could see there's a crew. You could see the lift right there. So they are there doing working on it. They got rid of the big crane, so I think all the steel must be up already, because that orange crane is gone now. So we'll go over there and see how far they got along. I'm assuming the right side steel framing is finished, and maybe they'll be putting some of the media mesh in. Alright, so the other big news for the stadium was the Rolling Stones are coming to town. I don't remember the date for sure. I know it's November. It's either like November 5th or 6th. So the tickets went on sale to the PSL holders yesterday. And from what it looked like, I'd say within an hour and a half or so, it looks like it pretty much sold out. Or at least all the seats that were released yesterday. I'm not even sure when it goes on sale to the general public. Probably not till either tomorrow or Friday. But I don't think there's many seats left for that. The Rolling Stones. Alright, so I'm going to start working my way over there. Or I'll probably go to check out the field in the back area on the south end, see what they're doing there, and then we'll head over to check out the Prison View Media Mesh. So I don't know if you've seen, like on the news and stuff, they're calling it monsoon season right now. So usually in the afternoon you'll start seeing all the clouds forming over the mountains. So which we have, this is the facing west right now. And then we'll get the storm clouds form, come on over, and you know, it's kind of weird how it rains out here. It doesn't rain like in the whole town. It might just pour down in one neighborhood, flood some neighborhoods, and other parts of town they don't get a drop of rain. But we've been having some pretty good rain coming through. Yesterday nothing, but now you can see that's facing south down there. You can see the clouds starting again. So we've been getting some monsoon rains coming in, which we need. We need a lot more of it, but looks like they're building up again. All right, let me head on down and we'll go check out some other stuff. Here you can see the crews, they're laying out the striping for the Gold Cup soccer this Sunday. I don't know how well you can see it. They got like the guidelines all staked out. I don't know if they're going to start painting them yet or not. You can see the crew there. They got some piece of equipment. Painting them right now. So see, they put that guide and then they spray the line. So that looks like the first paint going down for the soccer field there. Right now, as I'm filming this part on my phone, so I'm going through. If I go back, you'll be able to see. So you got to look through the field, through all these, through the fence. So I got to zoom in and line up my camera just right, the lens, and then you can see. And there you go. You can see the white stripe going in. So the game is at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 1st. I don't know the original time. I think it was earlier in the day. I got an email saying that they changed the start time of the game. There you go, getting the field painted up. If it's anything like when they had the football games, they would usually move it in like a day and a half before the actual game. So I'm thinking this will get moved in Friday night probably. Okay, so they're starting to paint the field for the soccer game. So anyone going? There you go. I don't know how well if you'll be able to see underneath the opening there. It's kind of hard for me to get a shot, but there's a lot of vehicles parked underneath the opening where the field tray slides in. So I'm sure there's a lot of people on site, you know, getting ready for this big finals tournament. So there you go, field is getting prepped. And it's looking good, the grass looks really good. Okay, I'm standing by the north entry, just so you can see the Lanai Doors better with the Gold Cup on there. Because as I'm walking over to go to the east side to check out the media mesh, we can see over here. If you look through the fencing, you can see they're even putting stuff on the steps. Can't really read it from here. It looks like it's going to say Gold Cup. I think if you look on it from straight on, it'll show it. So as I move over, I'll see if it looks that way. So they're going all out. They're changing a lot of stuff around, it looks like. So a few more days to get it set up. So we'll keep an eye on it as I'm leaving work. I pass here every day. We'll see what else is going up. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Hopefully it'll. Alright, it's probably going to focus more on the fence. So you can see the steps, you can read them, our final. Then it says the Gold Cup over there on the steps. That's pretty cool. Then if we look at the planter on the side, you can see it's decorated more over there too. Looking pretty good. now I'm back on this east side here. So right now it's a little bit after 12, so it must be lunchtime. You saw earlier that they had a lift up, but now it's off. But from this side, we can see that they are putting the mesh up. So if we look at the steel, you can see that steel framing. That's what they were using the crane for, all this around the edges here. And then they had to extend out this, the horizontal mounting brackets. You can see them there. That's what the, try to move without zooming. So you can see the Prism View media mesh. So it snaps into place. It goes in on the bottom there, and then, you know, that's where it makes contact, I guess, with all these here. So it's looking good. They don't really have much more to do, you know, because of the angles of the, you know, the outline of the stadium where it fits in between. You still have all these stepped pieces. From this side, I mean, you can really notice it just because the way the screen sticks out. But if it's like last time, they will have a trim around it where you won't see all of the jagged edges. There you go. Yeah, I can see a few of the guys sitting down there under the canopy. It must be lunchtime. All right, let me head on down to the straight on shot. Okay, here's a better view of this right side. Alright, so if you look, you can see where, right there where the media mesh ends, that's about as far as the steel framing went. So if we go to the top, you can see this is where they like added the steel there. And all the way down, then they extended these horizontal brackets. And then you can see the mesh coming out pretty far. All right, so if we look at the mesh, it looks like they got two different sizes. You can see how it has like the, you can see the top of the mesh panel right there. And they're pretty big. They go, you know, pretty much that whole frame. Then if we look above that, you can see the smaller one here. So I'm sure they'll fill that in a little more and then start getting this trim work up. And then I do not know if any of these, if this screen will be on for, you know, soon. We got the soccer tournament coming, but I don't think that'll be on for that. Maybe the preseason game, and it's a little over 2 weeks away on the 14th. But it's looking good. You can see from this angled shot how there are no gaps at all in the screen. If you look at some of my old videos from last year, about a year ago, there were a lot of gaps on that screen. All right, let me go get a straight on shot so we can see that left side. Okay, here's a straight on shot of the media mesh. So you can see how big it is. This is the widest zoom I have on this camera, so you can't see the whole screen. So if I show you the right side again, this is where they're still adding the mesh. So you can see the way it's looking, that they should have that pretty much done today or for sure tomorrow. And then if we pan on over to the left side, you can see how it looks once they have it all installed. Looks much better. You can see how the newly installed panels are a little bit darker. I think that's just from being outside. The other panels, just the dust on them. But you can see what they added in. Then if we look around, there is no trim at all yet around the perimeter of this mesh, but that will be in. Looking good, so it should be installed or up and running, I would say, for sure by the start of the official Monday night game. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. Okay, so also this week I didn't mention, training camp started. So we got that going on. I think that started yesterday. And then they're gonna have the training camp for the season ticket holders over here at the stadium on the 8th of August. You know, so it's not gonna be like in Napa. It's gonna be over here. Pretty much any season ticket holder can go. It's a Sunday afternoon. So we'll check that out. I don't know if we'll be allowed to record anything, maybe just photos. But whatever it is, I'll make sure I have something on how that was. And then again with the first preseason game with full capacity will be on the 14th. And you know I'll have some video of that. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, Raiders1967. And then you can also follow me on Instagram at duntov67. Alright, it's getting pretty hot out here. Well, it was like 100 some degrees, but then it's very humid. And if I pan over here to the south, you can see all the clouds forming down there, and it's raining down that way south. So I'm not sure if it'll make it into town, but you can really feel the humidity, which we're not used to humidity out here in the desert. So okay, Raider Nation, that's all we got for today. So soccer championship is this weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you guys next time.